It's week 6 of the NFL. And coming up next is the Commanders' speedy running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Commanders and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go at the link. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
What? Call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his first pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you bet. No interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Palmer motioning right. Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 16. Completed over the middle. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Hurts now from the gun. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. Like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll look to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. 1st down from the red zone. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's going to throw this one. Cut near the goal line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and long for him here. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Eagles nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 1st down, Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts throwing again. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 15. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 16. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Bale's trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Blackshear on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. It's an option right that begins this drive. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 35-yard line.
They send a man in motion. From the 35 on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. The throw is caught. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Blackshear on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action here. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
2nd and 6 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Commanders and Brian Thomas Jr. readying for another drive on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. And the back who can show off his wheels.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 43. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. A tight end in motion now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Runs inside the 35. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback. if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Right up the gut. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's a throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got a man, Palmer has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. That's Thomas, he's got it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Keely Ringo making the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Finds the in route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a first down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Bates' kick is up and good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. First down throwing for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got it over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Here's 2nd and 2. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He beams one deep right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have him gain up about a handful there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're throwing it. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
He had the distance dialed. The accuracy, maybe not so much. But from that distance, you could excuse being a little off one way or the other. The upright, it helped him there. And that really is all that matters.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Now that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. Xavier Legette, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Ladd McConkey, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Zay Flowers, a touchdown reception. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. pass play now. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first. Throwing from the gun here. This ball's cut by Palmer. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Going to Harris to start the half. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions, and why...
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And he makes the Hefs go! It's a touchdown on the pick six! That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
44, Eagles 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a give up the middle. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll send him over right. To the air, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So that brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here's Hurts. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Throw left side, complete. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Taken in by Harris. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
The throw is caught. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 3 now. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was
That extra half second, Kate, that's it. You know, we talk about timing in the passing game all the time, the precision. It's the same thing with the drop. If you have too long of a delay, you give a D tackle like that a chance to get home and make a play.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. He's got Smith. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the pistol, Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Hurts throwing again. Has a man, it's Brown. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. He's got a man left. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd down. He's running it right on the option, and he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And, Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the handoff. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. flicks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders throwing 6 more on the blowout. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Their offense running back out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You run that drop play, Kate, you got to become a really, really good actor as a quarterback. You got to drop back and make sure those ends pass you so that draw can hit it up the gut. Not that time. That end was not buying the story the quarterback was trying to sell.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. 2nd and 3. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They motion the slot man right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Trying the right side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Hurts looking to throw. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Hurts. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. First and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Going ground here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards on the pickup. And that's going to leave him with third and 3.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.